Was that the perfect response after obviously what was a bit of a tricky weekend?
Yeah, it was 100%. I feel like that was a game where we had to come out and show to the fans that we're full focus on this game and we want to play well and give a reaction. Like you say, it has to be like that every week though, which is something that us in the dressing room and us players speak about. It can't just be one game where we need to show reaction. It has to come out and show that every week.
I mean, you came flying out of the blocks in that game, and was that very much as a response really from the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, we know the fans are extremely demanding, and so are we as players, so that's what we expect. Going back to the game against Newcastle, we know that was nowhere near good enough, and that's still stinging us, and we can't have them anomalies where we go somewhere and we don't play as well as what we can, and maybe not show as much fight as what we could as well. But as you say, tonight it's a building block and something that we can take step by step without getting too carried away.
We've obviously seen you score goals regularly from the youth team, the reserves, and so on, the first team. But have you done anything to change your game at all? Because 6 at this stage is unprecedented for yourself.
Yeah, I mean it's something that I want to keep building in terms of my game. I feel like I can do more of that, and people tell me that I can score goals, and you just have to believe it yourself. My mum and dad have always said, like, get in the box and try and score goals, and my granddad at home, and sometimes it's just believing it yourself and going for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's 14 in your last 33 for club and country. This is not bad, is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously something it's a nice stat, but just as long as the team are playing well and I'm contributing as much as I can, then I'm happy.
Could have a hat-trick, couldn't you? Could have strip for there.
Couldn't believe it. But anyway, that's football.
Yeah.
Might get one, maybe.
Suddenly, when you look at the table as well, I think you're only 3 points behind City now, and suddenly it's all bunched up. I mean, I know all the talk is about United, but it's not a bad position.
Yeah, I mean, we rarely look at that, and we barely pay attention to that in terms of we just concentrate on how we're playing and if the style of football that we're playing is how the manager wants. And in games like tonight, it was, and against Newcastle, it wasn't. So we have to find that balance between us where we try and do that every single week.
When you're walking off there at the end, your name's been sung to the absolute rafters at Old Trafford. For somebody who's come through the ranks, how does that feel?
Yeah, it's so special, and obviously I was looking at my mum, dad, my girlfriend, my cousin, and his girlfriend. It's special. They're special times that you look back on and you think that was amazing. And I'm just so grateful for all the fans for sticking with us throughout anything that goes on at this football club.
Well done, Scott. Thank you.